One of my favorite takes from the year.
And then you hit, like, is that what you want?
Was Ryan Kohler explaining the evolution of Scott Sterling.
Yeah, that was a pretty
Great clip.
What you really need to know is the true story. With the evolution of man, there was a puddle of water and some fish, and then the fish jumped on the shore and turned into a monkey and then turned into man, right? There's another evolution that most people don't know about is the evolution of Scott. And what happened there was a mud skipper, like it wasn't quite a fish, it was half a fish. And then it turned into like a garden gnome type creature. And then eventually it turned into Scott. So I think that's why he has this like this sixth sense with all these animals, like him and the porcupine. There's obviously some type of love affair there. And now him with the bear, they're like playing tug of war with the carabiner on the end of his bow rope. So I think that's probably it. That's why he has that connection that I just don't have. Generally, they run away when I'm there, and with Scott, they want to hug him and be with him because they're closer to him. Like, I don't know if it's spiritually or just he's just closer to the animal kingdom than I am. I think the evolution of Ryan is just far beyond Scott, and Scott's maybe a few steps behind, maybe.
It's an easy life in between the lines, but the simple road ain't the measure of a man. There's a cold, hard day, and it's on its way. Take your easy life and live outside the lines and hunt for that moment and do all you can. Live on the edge, 'cause brother, win or lose, it's all in what you do with the chance you're given. Sure
one other bit of footage that you guys never saw was this piece with Scott Sterling when I took him whitetail hunting. I just filmed him with a deer right in front of him at like 30 yards, maybe close. The moose was supposed to come out there, but the deer came out instead, and he doesn't shoot. These deer came out, and I kept saying to him, there's a deer, there's a doe right there, shoot. And he looked back at me, and he's like, where is it? And when he looked back and he turned his head, it was just like perfect timing. It was like the picture you see in the retail store with the guy asleep on the fence and the gun and the deer are jumping by, right? It was like that moment in real life video. So hilarious. That was probably for me the funniest thing.
Yeah, that was a good one.
You didn't see those deer? How could you not see those deer? I know they were just does, but man, they were deer.
So I guess we'll probably start with my deer that beat Ryan's deer in score this year.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah, Scott's deer was big. A 6x6 monster that came in just like it was supposed to, and he had the camera by himself and filmed it by himself.
It's
just super hard, super rare.
I think it was just dumb luck, to be honest with you. But
I think you're
I'll
right.
take it. I'll take it.
We've now got a deer in inlet. Holy crap. Holy smokes. Did you see that? Did you see that? I got on my camera on the 17th of October. Holy smoke. I'm losing my head. This is crazy. He's a freaking giant. He's a giant. He's a giant. He's a giant. Wow! And he's on film. Okay, so we're gonna go check this deer out. He didn't go but 20 yards. Just watched them all pile up. What a great deer. What a great deer. Awesome.
But yeah, self-filming that hunt so well, like you probably won't duplicate that for a while. I hope you do, but probably not. That was pretty amazing.
I don't think
That
so.
he came in.
Yeah,
He came in and read the script.
he did. Yeah,
And
absolutely.
you kept your composure on with that deer.
For some reason this year, a full office of guys, like, you know, we had Sean Valarchuk and Bryce and Helgi and me and Sterling and Scotty B and all of us working our butts off for 2 weeks to get a moose. Whether it's an archery kill or a rifle kill, we couldn't do it. We had one really good encounter where I called a bull in. But it was just a smaller bull, and it was on the first day. And if I had known that was my only chance, I would have taken that bull because we love to eat moose at my house.
What do you call it? The polar curse with elk?
I don't know, man. I shoot elk and the arrows bounce off.
Yeah. You'd waited how long? 8 years to shoot an elk?
I've never waited. I've hunted tons of elk. You name it. I've done it.
I'm trying to sound like a cow in heat. And I think they run around in circles, kind of like they're drunk. I'm ready. He's coming. He's coming, Scotty.
When I did shoot an elk, I guess, at the end of the season with Greg Sutley, and we gunned one down, and it was awesome. It was crazy. In 45 minutes, you go with the right guy, and he knows where to go, and things happen. a good one.
Which one are you taking?
I'm taking the big one. You ready, Scotty?
Hey, you broke your jinx.
Well, I don't have it yet. Don't even touch my hand yet. So I got an elk.
Yeah, you got an elk.
I did really get an elk.
Yeah.
We've had tough times with these elk, and finally I got to settle the score.
Yeah, I mean, if Scott can shoot a big whitetail, you can get an elk.
Exactly. You got to get lucky one time.
Yeah.
Every squirrel finds a nut. as they say.
Exactly. Yeah.
Exactly.
Okay, so we're out in the middle of nowhere in northern Alberta, and I have locked the keys in the truck. So we have really no choice but to take that out. So I'm gonna goof around for a minute. Unless we can do one of these. But even if I can do one of these, then what? Oh, this is awesome. Just wrecking the truck. What, do we have any other options?
You don't have any. Like if you can slide this up to here, maybe we can pop this off here.
Oh yeah. That sounded good. Woo-hoo! No way. Okay, I wouldn't want to break into a car. If I ever did break into a car, I wouldn't have done it that way. That worked.
This year on the edge, I mean, we were lucky enough to get out to Big Sand Lake Lodge, which is in northern Manitoba. It was a float plane trip in, something Norm and I had never experienced before. It was absolutely fantastic, trip of a lifetime. Norm got himself a great big bull moose.
Yeah. You ready, Scott? Yeah. Got him! Woo! Yes! Woo!
Ric Flair.
Ric Flair that does the like the woo!
Right after his kill shot. I had shot a 50-inch bull moose the year before, so I had some pretty high standards, and you know, I passed on a couple. Yeah.
Wow. Was that
nothing.
the one where he was shaking so bad he couldn't focus
I
on you?
think that's the one.
That wasn't-
Got moose fever and froze up a
That
little
wasn't shakes. That was.
I saw a
little bit of
video
Rocky
where the
Ford.
cow moose walked through a great big opening, and then here comes this giant bull, and it went through the exact same opening, and it was there, and it was there, and it was there, and it was there.
It stopped too, didn't it?
I didn't see it stop at all. It just kept going.
It stopped and looked at me, winked.
And I heard a lot of behind the camera, shoot, 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 but no shot.
If I can explain that one a bit, I'm a bow hunter by heart. I'm
Here
waiting
we
for the
go.
perfect shot. I'm not an experienced rifle hunter, and so I just didn't feel comfortable taking the shot.
Choked under pressure.
You know what? Everything happens for a reason, and right after that, I ended up catching a 40-inch trophy lake trout, and I received my Master Angler Award
For one fish.
For one fish. All it took was one
is a
cast.
master, after all.
Nice.
So I came home with a trophy, and so did Norman.
I can't wait till Bryce Fulton leaves the office and he's gone for 4 weeks.
You're gonna miss the class clown.
It'll actually be quiet.
We found some very fresh moose dung. And one of the things you want to do is determine what the moose have been feeding on. So you have areas to hunt, whether they're in the willows or the poplar ridges, spruce.
Oh, it's disgusting.
I can taste spruce needles and pine, but I can't tell if it's poplar or willow. Poplar and spruce. I think we're gonna hunt the poplar ridges with the spruce in it.
It's nice to get out too after being cooped up all winter. Just smell the splash of the muskeg on the exhaust on the bikes, hear the geese migrating back. So it is. I love sitting in those trees, man. Whoa! I do.
Bryce, why
Nice
don't
to
you
be
just
in the woods.
say what you really like? He just wants to whack stuff. You just want to get out there and whack everything that
I
moves.
do.
You like to
I
smell
love
stuff.
hunting.
I mean, we see
Yeah, I do. I love this when I handle animals, their capes, their antlers. I love to smell it.
He's
Smelling
like the
the
only
gators.
person in the world that could shoot an alligator, pull it in, lift it up, and smell it.
Yeah.
I love the way they smell.
We ribbed you on the rainbow buck because the story's funny. Your wife told you there was a rainbow there. You should go hunt there.
There was a rainbow, and just so everybody knows, there were really was a rainbow.
I know, you're the king of the rainbow. We saw that video.
The most amazing animals in the world live there.
There's a buck coming up the hill right now.
Hey.
I think I just dropped a giant.
Big buck down, baby. Big buck down in Alberta. Oh, yeah. Big buck down. Fair chase, Alberta whitetails. And he's a beauty. We did name him. On our way here, there was a rainbow. There was a rainbow actually hitting my tree stand, which was totally crazy. I am the king of the rainbow. So we're gonna have to call him the rainbow buck, even though that's not my favorite name for a deer, but that's his name. But that's a super deer any day.
Oh yeah.
With your bow and arrow, I mean, awesome. I got a text from Gunther and it says, I got him, I got him, I got him. And I know what deer Gunther's talking about. We have this photo of this deer and I don't know how big it is, but it's got tines everywhere. It's dark, it's heavy, it's got tall tines. It's just the deer of a lifetime. So, okay.
Hey, buddy.
Okay, so where is he?
He's down over there. Oh, this is just the dream, you know, the way you want to see a big buck coming in.
So when you walked up to it, was it just like freak out time?
Yeah, it was unbelievable. You know, you're just never sure. And then when you see him, you're trailing him and you see him laying there, quite a feeling, especially with all the trail cam pictures. You know what you got. It's crazy.
Whoa. Holy cow.
I can't believe it. Every time I look at him, he gets bigger.
Oh my God, man. Good job, dude. Wow. Holy cow.
And even walking through the willows, I could hear twigs going off antlers. I've never heard that on a deer. You hear it on moose paddles, but finally he jumps a fence. Now he's at 20s in my window it's a 6-foot window cut right in front of me. I come to full draw. He shoulder steps in. I go burr to stop him, but he doesn't stop. So now everything goes, oh my God, what do I do? Anyway, he was so close. I felt so confident. I just followed him with my pin and I let go. He was slightly quartering away and it hit him dead center. My daughter was born this year. Her name is Emily, which is why I called him Biggie, Big Edmonton Bozone buck, or just Biggie. It just made sense to me. And
Good old whitetails.
From the whole team at The Edge, we want to thank you for watching Season 2. Stay tuned to watch Season 3.